from one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Michael Wacha, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 5.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So a solo home run here on just the 2nd pitch of the ball game. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that. Launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 1 home run and 22 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Wacha, an Iowa native. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top. or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
Third baseman, James Lamb.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up at PNC Park, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Shelby Miller gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one. Solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte, number 11 for him on the season, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece. Way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! Shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. As he grounds one briskly to short. Marte gloves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here's David Freese to stand in. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hit on the ground out to short. Marte has it. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Michael.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Roll. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Josh Bell is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Descalso has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 3 and the D-backs 1. Striding in, David Peralta. His career line against Waka. He's only 1 for 10.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Bell is there. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercer is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, second baseman, Daniel.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Waka delivering a 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 0-1 count and the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Peralta's after it. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, you can't fault a fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Into the box, Jordy Mercer. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Souza comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Michael Wacha. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Bunt still on here with one away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Into the box, Starling Marte, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is chased after and missed for a strike.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit down the third baseline to his right limb. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Pirates leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Up next for Arizona, John Ryan Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Here's the pitch. Here's a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Mercer has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 26, Shelby Miller.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Shelby Miller. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Pollard.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, A.J. Pollard. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pollard is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Harrison. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollard is right there, 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 strike.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
Digging in to try it again, David Freese. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Saunders is after it. He's there and records the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. This year against right-handed pitching, Lamb hits a little over the 270 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Bell has a play. And that's the third out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready for another chance. Michael Saunders. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a line drive. But foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now another 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Riding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Miller's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
In now, Jordy Mercer. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Peralta. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Cervelli rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
In now, Michael Walker. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Descalzo is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Pirates here, and it comes via the RBI triple. We're through 4. It's now a 4-1 Pittsburgh lead. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 6, David Peralta.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Peralta has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now the 2-1 is a cold strike on the changeup. The 2-2 hit hard to the right, but foul.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. This is pulled into right. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Peralta on at first, nobody out.
Ball 1.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run homer for Steven Souza. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Standing in now, Daniel Descalzo.
Second baseman.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Murphy, once a Minnesota Twin. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Shelby Miller. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drilled to first. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dealer, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Halfway home from PNC Park. All even now at 4 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte!
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Pollock. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Josh Harrison stands in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Souza is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Miller into the windup. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bo Schultz will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Bo Schultz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Lamb swings, and it's hit very well out to right. Saunders going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
George Contos takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 70, George Contos.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Lamb at third with nobody out. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Rounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Daniel Descalso, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Five runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks get 1, and it comes on the RBI triple. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now a 5-4 Arizona lead. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman number 55.
Ready once again, Josh Bell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Number 21 for him on the season, as we are all tied at 5.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He'll
go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And the pitch. Popped him up. Murphy is there. And that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. All even at 5 apiece. Back here in Pittsburgh, all tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in and looking for more, John Ryan Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
John Ryan Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Gerard Dyson come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Gerard
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Center fielder, number 11.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. In previous matchups against George Contos, he's only 2 for 10. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now the 0-1. Dyson off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 53, Smoker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Count remains full. Bell into foul territory, and foul. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Dyson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Marte is on his way home. He scores, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dero. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Pirates 5. Brad Boxberger will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Brad Boxberger.
Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Souza is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. McKenzie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This one's down to third. Lamb right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and a righty up to throw. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte calls for it, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. D-backs out in front, 7-5. A.J. Schugel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, A.J. Schugel.
Riding in once again, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about...
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Steven Souza. He went deep back in the fifth. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike one. Looking at his career totals, Descalso is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still up 7-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Fernando Salas will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nick Ahmed will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 13.
Josh Harrison stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Marte over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, David Freese. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 7-5. Ready for another shot now. John Ryan Murphy. Last time through was a base hit.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Ahmed. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit to short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. A.J. Pollock will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. First offering on its way. Hard ground ball to third, fielded by Freeze. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. They lead it 7-5. Archie Bradley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Saunders is retired, and there's one away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Peralta going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
Up next for the Buccos, Francisco Cervelli. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pollock, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. Cervelli stands at first with one out. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up one run in this inning.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with two strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Gregory Polanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Gregory Polanco.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Popped him up. Murphy has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, center fielder.
So striding in, Starling Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled off. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbled to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Andrew Chafin takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Josh Harrison will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Set and the pitch, and a neck high fastball that time. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. A 2-out hit'd win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Peralta. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Kyle Crick takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Kyle Crick.
Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 pitch is laid off, and the count runs full. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Up next for Arizona, Paul Goldschmidt. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb. Pitch outside, the throw. And he short-armed the throw a bit as it skips past him at second. The 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. David Peralta, runner in scoring position with Sir John. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Steven Souza, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they jump ahead by 3. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Manny B. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers, 18 driven in. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes, 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Diamondbacks 10 and the Pirates 7. Antonio Bastardo takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, David Freese, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
David Freese.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Freese gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Josh Bell the next to hit, and he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
Missed with a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli,
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Souza's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The D-backs put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Andrew Chafin gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Antonio Bastardo records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.